Buongiorno amici di digitalproductions.tv. My name is Fredrick Borjesson. I'm a senior product manager at RTS. I'm here at NAB 2018 in Las Vegas, representing RTS and our new product Odin right here, which is a new product we're very proud to announce. It has all the features of a digital intercom in a compact one rack unit format, including up to 128 ports of digital audio in Dante-compatible format we call Omnio. And on the rear, it has connectors for analog key panels and two-wire, as well as the ability to link multiple frames together into a large 1024-port matrix to grow up to the largest need you can possibly imagine. This device has redundant power supplies. It has a keypad on the front. It has a graphical UI based on icons that you can use to manipulate and configure the device. And there is a way of connecting your laptop through the management port right here for our traditional AZ-Edit and IP-Edit software products for configuration and setup. We think Odin will meet your needs from small OB vans where you need only perhaps 16 ports, all the way up to large installations where multiple Odins can be interlinked for a high-capacity matrix. Odin is designed to work with our KP series of key panels, which were introduced in 2015, and which have been a market leader in terms of ergonomic design and features for digital intercom key panels. We hope you'll check out Odin, and we believe it's something that will be interesting for your application. Odin has been designed to scale from 16 ports all the way up to a complete 1024-port system by allowing up to 8 Odins to be interconnected using what's called the interframe link, which is an optical fiber connection with 2 gigabits that can be set up for redundancy. The smallest configuration of Odin starts at 16 ports, and a single Odin can grow up to 128 ports through additions of software licenses. And it's also fully supportive of analog key panels to allow you to use your legacy products without having to make an investment in new key panels if you already have a set of key panels that you want to use. Odin is really substantially more flexible and scalable system than anything we've done in the past. The home menu has a status icon, a configuration icon, an alarm screen, and a setup screen. If you go into status, for example, you get the view of hardware, system, and ports, peripheral devices, intercom itself, and hardware. And you'll see that as I'm turning the knob, the text up here shows exactly what the icon symbolizes. If I go into ports, for example, I can see the Omnio ports, the I/O ports, the two-wire ports, key panel connections, and TIFF. So this is an example of how that operates. If from the home screen you turn the knob sideways, you get an overview of all the ports on the device. This particular device is frame 2 of a 4-frame system, ports 129 to 256, and you'll see that the first 16 devices are connected here. Hello viewers, welcome back. We're now in a different section of the booth, highlighting the RTS digital DECT-based wireless system called Romeo. Romeo is a system based on belt packs with headsets. You wear this on your belt, like this, and it gives you 4 talk-listen buttons where you can communicate with other users over DECT. The DECT technology is 1.8 gigahertz and is designed to allow up for 50 belt packs with 10 access points in Europe. The system can grow by adding access points to create a coverage area that is quite large. A single access point can, in this environment where we're at here at NAB 2018 in Las Vegas, we get a range of about 75 to 100 meters from the access point with this belt pack. You can speak to other users in one of two available voice codecs. One is called G722, which is a full-rate audio codec that offers a 300 to 7 kilohertz frequency response. The other codec is called G726, and it offers a 300 to 3.5 kilohertz audio response, but it also doubles the number of belt packs that can be used in any access area. The number goes up from 5 belt packs per access point to 10 belt packs per access point in the low-rate codec, which still sounds very, very good. The audio is excellent in this system. There's also a little panel here with some of the most common setup operations that you need to make, represented as icons, and you can step through here. For example, we can select the setup screen here, and now we get a second layer of icons where we can change certain settings on the device. There is on the rear, there is the connector for the headset, which is a 4-pin male connector. Let's pull it out and check. It looks like this. Sorry, 5-pin female. There's a software update feature where a USB stick can be inserted to change the firmware. There's a charging port as well as an auxiliary 3.5 millimeter port for audio in or out in a tip ring sleeve format. This is the same as on iPhones. The battery on the unit is here, and it runs for 18 hours in normal operations. It can be charged either by plugging in the charger port, or you can remove the battery and put it in a separate charger called the CHG240, which will quick charge the battery in about 1 hour and 30 minutes. This product, Romeo, requires an Omnio-enabled matrix, and if you were watching the previous section, you know that RTS is launching an Omnio-enabled digital intercom this year called Odin. And Odin is indeed a product that can work as a base station for Romeo. And we will be offering a package of Omnio digital intercom together with belt packs in a package called Romeo Fusion. It'll come in 4 versions. I'm going to turn the page over and show you. Bundle 1 is 1 Odin, 1 access points, and 4 belt packs. And then there are 2 intermediate, and the largest is Bundle 4, 1 matrix, 16 belt packs, and 3 access points. And that's a standalone system, plug and play, no difficult configuration required. Just set it up and run, and you have a wireless communication system with this portable key panel called Romeo. RTS has a comprehensive range of digital key panels that also support the legacy analog protocol called AIO, analog input output. Here's a DKP 4016. That's a 16-key desktop key panel, a very popular product. Has a large window here and a keypad over here. If we move on to the rack-mounted devices, we have the KP 4016, which is a 16-key one-rack unit, Omnio-enabled key panel. This was launched in 2015 as one of the first 3 KP series products. It also came out at that time with the EKP 4016, a 16-key expansion panel. Moving along here, you'll see Odin, which we've talked about, our new digital intercom product with the GUI right here. Over on this side, we have the KP 5032, which is the 2-rack unit KP series key panel that supports Omnio and analog connections. And you'll see on the rear that it also has aux inputs, as well as the connection for the expansion panel. It has the GPIO connector and 2 RJ45 connectors for the Omnio. And finally, a provision for a small form factor pluggable optical module, SFP. This is an excellent product for somebody who needs 32 keys. We also have a KP 3000 series, which is the entry level. We can look at those. They're over here. Here's the KP 3016. This is a slightly simplified version of the KP4016. It also comes with a expansion panel called the EKP3016. The KP3016 is also available in an analog-only version called KP3016A. That's the entry-level device. The KP3016A does not have Omnio built in, though. The KP3016 does. So you'll see that the keys go up and down for talk and listen, but the sideways movement for volume control is not available on the KP3016. There's also some differences on the keypad. It doesn't have the full dialing keypad like the big brother KP4016 and KP5032. So that's the range of key panels. Finally, to wrap that up, we have a 3000 series version of the desktop. The DKP3016 is the analog of the KP3016, but for desktop form factors. This can stand on top of a desk, which is useful for directors and other people that move around a lot. And you'll see here, slightly smaller keypad than the DKP4016, and the levers don't do volume control, they only do talk and listen. But very competitive, very useful product in the entry segment. Okay, amici di digitalproduction.tv, I hope you've enjoyed this presentation, and do check out Odin soon. Thank you.